is something that the majority of teens find themselves on either end of at some point during high school. And here at Inlet, it's no different. But with the help of our CEO and community leaders like Reggie Dee, we are attempting to make a difference.
Unity is the only way to defeat bullying. So I wanted to create a way for kids, the community police officers, and maybe educators, people who are public figures, to help support and come by and speak with the kids and help me with the engagement of making the program successful.
During the program's weekly meetings, the students had the opportunity to meet and interact with local law enforcement in order to provide a better understanding of the police's role in the community.
We like doing things like this because I always say you can't fault a person for their ignorance, right? So you don't know. You've never been a police officer. You never put a uniform on. You've never done it a day in your life. So you don't know. So certain things you look at, you say, well, why is that done? You know, that's wrong. And if we never have a dialogue about it so I can educate you, then you'll never know. And having this dialogue is important because it gets that understanding. It makes that connection.
In addition to creating these new relationships with local police, the students also met Palm Beach County's lead prosecutor and defender for juvenile crimes.
You know, when a juvenile comes into the system and they have an arrest, and they go on to probation or even going into what we call diversion programs, which means that we try to keep them out of court and let them do everything they have to do out of court. Even then, that arrest still stays on their record into the time that they are an adult.
Not only were the students exposed to law enforcement, but they were also presented ways to help cope with the stresses that teens are currently facing.
Hi, I'm Katie from the Center for Child Counseling. I'm one of the senior therapists there.
And I'm Chelsea, also from Center for Child Counseling, senior therapist. Today we were at Inlet Grove High School, sharing a little bit about adverse childhood experiences and factors affecting teen mental health, with the hope of increasing health and resilience in the teens here and the community as a whole.
Inlet Grove was a choice of mine because Dr. Banks allows you to be direct with her students, and the students here are very respectful.
Reggie Dee contacted me and he had a grant, but he needed a school, and I opened my school for that opportunity because I feel like the more students learn about bullying, the better they can handle it and not bully people.
The students here have gone through most of the struggles that I've gone through, and I can really relate to those because when you're going through a lot of struggles in life and it seems like nobody's there to support you, and especially if you're being bullied, that discouragement can take a lot of energy away from you, and I just don't want a kid to ever feel like giving up. So that's why I wanted to use Inlet Grove as a first place and a platform. Wanted the kids to feel like they was appreciated. Wanted to make them feel like they was on some type of pedestal, and let them see the artwork of what some of the artists were doing. Some of the artists were very creative, and I wanted the kids to keep their minds creative and keep it open. So I think the field trip was a great benefit for the students.
Audio Jungle.
Anything that's going to help children, I'm open for. And I just want a better life for our kids. I want to see them prosper because they are our future.
If anyone out there that's listening, you feel like there needs to be a change, go ahead and make a difference, make a change. It's difficult, but somebody got to do it.